Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's reading is all about what makes you special. So this time I pre-shuffled the cards and I haven't seen the cards yet. So I just took the cards out and asked some specific questions. So before we begin, I would just like to say that if you guys know me, and if you've subscribed to the channel, oh my god, I'm so rambly. Anyway, it's a new moon today, so yeah, anyway. So, if you guys know me and you've subscribed to the channel, then thank you so much. And if not, then I would really like that if you guys could subscribe to my channel. So, yes, so like I was saying, and also, yes, sorry, before I forget. So, I have recently opened my jewelry store and it has all kinds of crystals, and I have many more coming up, and there's free consultation. You can consult me on what crystal to buy, what problem you're facing, and based on that I can suggest some crystals to you. So this is jade that I'm wearing, and this is green aventurine. Yeah, it's all green today. I felt like my heart chakra needed some healing. Anyway, so so today's reading is all about what makes you special. So this time I have asked some specific questions and I already took the cards out. So the first question that I asked was how you see yourself, how people that love you, they see you, and how is your inner self, your true self. Then we'll look into how spirit looks at you. So whatever you believe in, spirit or universe or God, whatever. And then we will also look into your life purpose, and then we'll get into advice. So it's all pre-shuffled, and sorry, not just pre-shuffled, I've already taken the cards out based on the questions. I used 3 tarot decks, so for 3 different readings. This is pile number 1, and this is the beautiful clear quartz cluster. So again, if you want to order, you can order this from my store. So this is just extremely beautiful and very powerful actually. This is pile number 2 with the amethyst. This is the raw amethyst, and this amethyst is actually a stone that helps relieve anxiety. So this is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I have favorite crystals. Anyway, and then this is my beautiful rose quartz. Where's the camera? Yes. So this is my beautiful rose quartz, and yeah, it's like 1 year old now, and it's a beautiful pendant. It has a long story behind it. Let's see if we're going to discuss that or not. So these are the 3 piles. Take your time, pause the video, choose a pile, and trust your intuition. And if it doesn't resonate, you can always come back and choose another pile. Okay? So see you. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose this beautiful clear quartz cluster, and this is gonna be your reading. I'm gonna keep it here so that you guys can also see it. Anyway, so I'm trying different angles on the camera and I'm not sure how it's gonna work. Yeah, so let's see. So let's start with the first 3 questions. So for this pile, I used Mystic Mondays tarot deck. So this is a beautiful tarot deck, and I love this because it's so shiny. Yeah, that's why I like it. Yeah. So the 3 questions that are going to be here is, first, how you see yourself. Second question is how people that love you, they see you. And third one is your true or inner self. So we're going to compare all the 3 and we'll see how it goes. So for how you see yourself is the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, wow, that's a really nice start, and it's an upright, so it's nice. Then how people that love you, they see you is the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. And what is your true and inner self is the 6 of Swords. Okay. Okay, let me just get into this. This is very interesting actually. So you guys, so it looks like you guys are, the word that I'm getting is shapeshifters. Shapeshifters, okay. You guys need, like you've created your own destiny, is what I'm getting from the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure. So if it's not the case, then this might talk about your future energies or where you're headed towards. But from here, I'm getting like strong power vibes, like power vibes. What are power vibes? Power vibes. I heard power vibes. No, it's not vibes. It's vibes. Like, you know, career oriented and goal driven. Like, you guys are very strong. And I'm not sure if you come from a very fortunate background, is what I want to say. Or, you know, wealth is relative. But yeah, I'm not sure if you have had a lot of things just being served to you on a plate, on a silver platter while you were growing up. Because I feel like you've had to create your own destiny, and you just, in unexpected ways, in ways that you did not even expect. I'm sure like as children, you have had intuitive nudges, like you are meant to do greater things, or for example, no, I'm made for better things. I'm not, like you don't know what it is, but you know that there is something better lying out there for you, is what I'm getting from the Wheel of Fortune. And you're not afraid to change that thing. Even if you might feel, oh, what are you saying? I'm very scared of changes. But, you know, it's okay to have a little bit of fear. Nobody is ever, like, fear cannot never be completely absent, especially fear of change. Of course, it's difficult. But for you guys, you still take those leaps of faith, like even if it seems scary to you and you feel like it's completely irrational and you've not really had a lot of support, then also you guys just jump, like, yeah, like, and it's beautiful because I feel like you're those kinds of people who like to support not just themselves, like, and it doesn't even seem like an irresponsible, irrational kind of an energy, you know. It's not seeming like that. It's just very brave. Yeah, you guys are actually brave. You know, you're brave enough to go for what your destiny, or where your destiny is calling you to go. It's not for everyone. Yeah, like, and I think like you guys know this, that there are bigger things in life waiting for you, and there is a huge shift, and you're not afraid of shifts. And I also feel that you guys are very intuitive, and you know when is the right time to just take that jump, even if you feel like you're not very spiritual. But I have a feeling that most of you are spiritual, and you are on a very big plan, even if you feel like you don't have a plan. But you know, this, even like the fact that you want bigger things out of life is a plan. You know, it's like telling the universe that I want better things for myself. I deserve better. This is a plan, and your plan is to just keep getting better, keep changing over time, and keep growing. You understand this beautiful concept of life, that life is never in stagnation, and you don't like to stay stagnant or your freedom being taken away. Not like, and at the same time, you're very grounded, is what I want to say, because next card is the Three of Pentacles, and you have Swords. So it's not like you only go and make hasty decisions, but you are also very practical when it comes to approaching these things and how you want to go about it. For example, if you have a dream, you don't just let it be your dream. You're probably, maybe in the past you did, and now you're in the stage of your life where you want to take these leaps, and you want to build plans towards that. For example, if you've always felt that you were meant to serve people and help people in different ways, so I feel that you are taking steps towards it. And are you thinking of practical ways to do that, which is such a beautiful energy to be in. And the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you have a lot of luck coming your side. Even though people might think that you are very lucky, I feel like you at times feel like you have had to turn the wheels on your own. And I don't know, I want to say that you are the leaders of the pack. You're the game changers, the alpha dogs, you know, alpha male, alpha female. I don't want to, I try to keep it gender neutral, I'm so sorry. Yeah, like you're the alphas. Even though people don't see these struggles that you go through, but you feel like you have had to take destiny and life at one point in your hand, and you've had to turn it around, like turn this wheel around. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change my life, and I'm going to show how it is done. Yeah, this is such a beautiful, and you people know that you're powerful, okay? Wow, this is so cool. Wow. Anyway, so the next card is the Three of Pentacles. This is how your friends and family or your loved ones see you. So in this specific deck, so you see these three arrows. The pentacles are the earth element, is the element of the earth. So earth signs are Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And these are the fixed signs. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. This has fixed signs are Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Yeah, I think I'm right. Just correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm right. So what I see is like these swords. And swords are air signs. So air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So there's a lot of air and fixed energies also. So yeah, like you're very adamant. You're like the leaders, but at the same time, people like to work with you because you have a very dependable energy. You know, you have this strong aura around you, which makes you very easy to depend on. And people like to work with you. You know, your friends and family, it's not just about, I'm mainly getting work vibes. I don't know if you work with your family and your friends also, not sure, but if you're planning to do that with your family and your friends, I think they would really like that. Or even if not, your colleagues become your friends or family. You know, they become your family by the end because you are such a good leader. At the same time, you're a very good team player, and you're very good at communicating your desires. You're strong-headed, and you have a very strong willpower, but you're not mean to them. And even if like you have to be very strong and straightforward, I think they like that about you. Even if like in the moment they disagree, or if you have some disagreements. Because I feel like you have very often, because you are like, you always think out of the box, and that can be like, okay, what is this person even talking about? But then people still, eventually they understand that you know what you're talking about, you know, you're just not talking about shit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so your inner self is the Six of Swords. Actually, this is very nice because I wanted to see how different these three perspectives are, but I feel like you guys are very much in alignment with your true self, because you see like this image or this description fits so well with this one. And this one is about Six of Swords, which is all about movement, which is all about, and again, Swords is about communication. Even if it has to be direct at times, you know when to be direct, you know when to be nice, you know when to be kind, you know when to be compassionate, and you know when to shut the fuck up and cut the crap, basically. And you might have had to move a lot, and you like to, I think, if not like physical movement, I think you like change. Even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you might be like, no, I want to stay in one place, now I'm sick of it. But I feel like This is what your soul really likes to do. Your soul likes to move from one place to another, gather new experiences, meet new people, be on that vibe that, yeah, I want to see what happens next. Let's just take this jump. Let's just take that leap of faith and see what happens. Wow, you guys are brave, brave, brave. Am I loyal, brave and true? I think this song is actually for you guys. So I'll just put the link of this song in the description. Yeah, so coming to the next card. This is the Spirit Animal deck, and this is how your spirit guides, your angels. I'm getting strong spirit guides vibe. Yeah, your spirit guides, ancestors, they see you. Ooh, so it says Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. So you see, like, I feel like you guys are shapeshifters. You know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing. And the first thing that I saw on this pig was this third eye. So I was recently talking about this. You see this third eye? Yeah, so I was recently thinking about this and I wrote about it on my Instagram page. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please, I would really like if you do. If you would. And even the crown. Okay, so there's a difference between living from the third eye and taking decisions from the third eye and taking decisions from the crown. So it's like you get this knowledge, which you might be like, okay, I don't know, how do I know all these things, but I know what's right, and what's going to work and what's not going to work, and you just know it. And the second thing is living from the third eye. This is what you do, like you take the ideas from your crown chakra and you implement them, because you see that these are the ideas that are going to work, because your intuition is so strong that you just know what's going to work and what's not going to work. So even if you are not spiritual, I use this because each one of us is spiritual, and some of us just believe that we're not consciously spiritual, okay, but we're all spiritual beings. Yeah, I said it, whatever. But you know that things are going to turn out, and I feel like I want to read the guidebook, because that's what I decided this time, that I'm going to read the guidebook for every animal deck. Yeah, so I want to read the protection message. So it says, are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or a solution? So that makes me think of this Wheel of Fortune. Probably you're in a stage, or some of you are, where you're still confused and you are still thinking of getting out of that energy or what people have told you. But trust me, you're going to be there, okay? It says, getting nearer to a decision or solution. Pig Spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest now and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles. Whether it can be a relationship or any aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether. Release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddied by fear and anxiety, allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release that ball of worry. Soon the smart choice will become clear to you. More facts may be needed, more digging for information and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now once you've given your mind rest. Yeah, so I think this was more like a guidance, because I think that the Wheel of Fortune has all the fixed signs, the fixed energies. So I was getting a little bit of stubbornness from this. And it's okay because, you know, when you have ideas that are out there and out of the box, you might get a lot of conflicting opinions. And I know probably you don't see that people like to work with you. Even your friends and family, they support your ideas. If not, like, this is where you are headed towards, okay? They will support these ideas once you take these leaps of faith. So again, the energy that I'm reading, it might be that you are in a stage where you're in the stage of self-discovery still. But this is where you headed towards, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it can be a little stubborn, but I still think that you guys know intuitively what you're doing, okay? Just don't forget to rest. Ooh, I moved the camera. So sorry. I'll have to shift that again. So the next card is your life purpose. Wait. I have 2 cards for the life purpose. Wait. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, there's no water. There's only earth and sword, and there's water. There is Scorpio in this part. Where's water? So the first card that talks about your soul's purpose, and I think there's a reason why you clicked on this reading. If you're confused about which path to take, which door to open, this can be a relationship, this can be literally anything. And you see, like, this is clear quartz and this is exactly the same cluster. And I never saw this, like, I just took the cards out and this is when I'm looking at what I pulled. Yeah, so this is cool. Anyway, so maybe clear quartz cluster might help you, keeping it on your office table or in your bedroom, yeah, wherever your workplace is. Keeping it there might give you more clarity, because I feel like you might feel like you're very confused at times because of other people's opinions, but don't let that confuse you, because you know what you're doing, okay? So it says portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. So you will be rewarded. And you see this door, this person doesn't know what lies ahead. And people might think that, okay, this person is just doing things out of nowhere, but trust me, once you do this, people will support you. They are still supportive. You know, sometimes people with the best of intentions do not give us the best advice. So people who love us the most, they might also, and they might have the best intentions in their heads, but they might not be guiding us towards our soul's purpose. And your soul's purpose is to be wild and to take decisions from your heart and your intuition. And if this is not what you're doing, this is what you're being called to do. And when you don't do what you're being called to do, you will be forced to do it. The universe, because I feel like there's a divine plan in this entire reading, in your reading specifically. I feel like there's a beautiful divine plan, and you'll have to do it in any case. Like, it's not like you can deny this plan or something. Yeah, because this is where you're headed at, and you will have to do it. Yeah. So whenever you feel stressed, I think water can give you a lot of clarity. It says purification activates vibrant life force. I also sense that you might have a dream of living on the beach side. I don't know. This pile looks like my pile. I'll be honest. Yeah, I feel like I'm channeling for my energies as well. Because water soothes me, you know, water, whenever I'm feeling stressed, I just take a long shower or a long bath. And maybe you are being called to go and visit certain places just for a vacation, because that might help you. I know swimming might help you. I feel like this is also one of your dreams, to live beside the water, to have like a pool and to have water around you. And if this is your dream, then I think just take these leaps of faith and you'll have that beautiful beachside mansion one day. Mark my words. I've been saying this a lot. Yeah, so now these are the 3 cards that I pulled for advice. And in what order should I read? Okay, I'm just gonna turn all the 3 around. Ooh. Yeah, you know what, like, whenever this card specifically pops up, I always think of a love matter. So it is possible. We think that our destiny and our purpose is only related to a career or a job. We think that that is what life is about. But sometimes even love is about, sometimes finding love is a part of our purpose. And I feel because this came right below the portal, I feel like if there's a new relationship that you're overthinking and obsessing over, I think this is, just trust your gut with this. You'll have to trust your gut. And this might be all talking about a relationship as well. Trust me, when it comes to relationships and things like that, sorry, sometimes I just drift away. Yeah, like people with best intentions, they might be projecting their own ideas of what they think is right for you, but that this idea might not make you very happy. And I feel like you have a person with whom you have a very intuitive connection, and if not, like, then this can be your present partner, or this might be just a soul family that I am seeing. But I see connections, and making new connections, finding love in this lifetime is also, I think, part of your soul purpose, and it is also part of this wheel of fortune and turning those wheels around, just trusting your gut and following your intuition and not stressing about it. So yeah, like exactly, not stressing about it. It says if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So I think just trust your gut, because again, whenever I see these two owls or these two birds, I always feel that there's a soul connection. I don't know, I always interpret these owls. There's another card where there's one owl, and I interpret that as like you just standing on your own, in your own power. Whenever I see this one, I see that it's like with somebody else. And trust me, we have such small ideas when it comes to love, and we think that it's going to stop our growth and that's going to take us away from our purpose, but that is not possible. If something, I think this might nudge you towards your purpose, and this is a part of your purpose. Finding love can be part of your purpose, and having a healthy relationship is also part of your soul's purpose. You know, your soul is probably looking for that person, and if you find that person, just take that leap of faith. And if you're already in a relationship, just give that person more time. And I also see a lot of purple. So here I do see that you have an intuitive connection with your soul family, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you resonate with, okay, whatever your situation is, because this is a general reading. So you already have an intuitive connection, because now I see this moon also, and there's this purple, and I feel like you're being divinely guided somewhere, okay. So it says look for a sign. I would say that if you're confused, so I do this as well, just put it out into the universe that this is my situation, I need help, ask for help, show me a sign, show me a clear sign. And this can be like, you know, whatever makes you feel comfortable. For example, if you feel that you want signs as numbers, as texts, as songs, ask for that specific sign. Be very specific, you know, this should happen. And I think your guides are going to help you with that. They're definitely going to help you, because they want you to go ahead and take these leaps of faith and, you know, just cleanse your aura with water. Take long showers. That is so bad. Anyway. Yeah, so that's all that I have. I hope this helped. Okay, so sorry. In terms of a timeline, let me just pull one card from this deck as well, the Moonology deck. And I just want to see a timeline, because I feel like there has to be. Okay, this one. Yeah. And You see, I told you I'm getting Scorpio, Leo energies. You're just like about to reach your destiny is what I want to say. So communication, we were getting like strong communication vibes, like swords. Yeah, like communicate what you want to do, like what you are about. Show the world the real you. Stop hiding and masking yourself, because this is you, the shapeshifter. You're meant to create big things in this lifetime. You're not meant for small things, is what I want to just say right off the bat. Just don't let that ego and pride get in your way, because again, when we have had to create a lot of things on our own, we also sometimes develop a lot of ego and stubbornness just to protect ourselves and the inner child. But don't let it get in the way of your own destiny and your happiness, and especially like happiness, you know. Yeah, just let go of this negativity. Sorry, the timeline. I think the Leo season was very important, and if it's coming up, it's going to be very important. I sense that the Cancer season has always also been or will be very important, and also the winters. Like, I feel that October, November, so you know, so the Cancer season is June and July. Then July end and August was again very important. And now the shape shifting might again happen in October and end of October, Scorpio season, and November. But it's all like, if you're watching this video right now, I think this is all very soon. So claim whatever date is the nearest to you, because all these dates seem super important. And you can always ask for signs, you know, ask for signs. And I think you'll get very specific signs, very strong intuitive nudges, very strong signs from the universe. Say that if this is meant to happen, then this is how I want it to happen, you know, this, then show me this. Or maybe people might talk about specific things that you were thinking about. Just keep an open mind and keep looking for signs. Yep, so this is all that I have for now. Yep, so thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose this amethyst rock, which is just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, then this is going to be your reading. So again, if you missed the intro, I've opened my jewelry store, and so all of this, everything, you can buy from there. Just let me know what you need. Okay. Yes, so let's start with the first 3 tarot cards. For this deck, I actually feel a lot calmer in this deck, because in the last reading, I think I felt a lot of anxiety and stress. Like in this reading, I feel a lot calmer. Yeah, like the energies are really calmer. But I still like sense a little bit of stress. So that's why maybe you were attracted to the amethyst, because this helps in releasing anxiety. And even helps improve your sleep and sleeping patterns. So if you're having nightmares or unpleasant sleep, I think an amethyst might help you. So the first question that we asked was like, how do you see yourself? This is how the people that love you see you. And this is your inner self, your true self. Okay. So let's see. The first card is the Judgment. Wow. I don't know, like, is there a collective thing that's going on? I've started to feel that everything is collective, because again I see 10, and I saw 10 in the first pile also. And I feel like for you guys also, October is very significant. And I see these clouds and I think like, I don't know why I think of October season. Anyway, so this is how your loved ones see you. The Two of Pentacles. And this is your inner self. The Ten of Wands. So like, see, this is again 10. I'm telling you, like, there's something with 10. Yeah. I'm sorry, I might pause a little in between because when I'm channeling, I pause. So with the Judgment card, I feel like I again sense purple. I don't know if many of you have watched the first pile also, or you're coming back and you're watching the second pile as well. Or you might have seen the first pile a few days or weeks back and now you were just curious and want to see how your energies have shifted. If this is the case, I just feel like this is the continuation of pile 1 for some reason. I feel like because I felt like they were on the verge of a breakthrough or an awakening, a spiritual awakening. And I feel like you guys have recently had some spiritual insights and some spiritual breakthroughs. And some nudges and knowledge that makes you calmer now is the word. And I don't think people really see how much you've overcome internally. People might still think that you are, confused, but from within I feel a sense of calm. And I also sense like a little bit of loneliness at times, I'm not sure if, like, even if you have a lot of friends, I'm not sure if how many of them really relate to you. They might look up to you a lot, but I don't know how many of those people, they understand you, So maybe like you are the guiding light, the person, and if you're not here again, this is where you're headed at. Okay, so this can be a future energy that I'm channeling. It's always the case. Again, if you don't like it, you can go back, choose another pile or watch another reading, whatever suits you, there's no compulsion. But I feel like you're always guiding people and people are actually looking up to you, because I see this woman, these people, they're looking up to you. And 1010 is a number of spiritual awakening. I mean, I relate that to spiritual awakening. And I don't know if these are skulls, center of the flower. And these flowers have blossomed. And I feel like you've had to go through a lot of hardships. But you're at a lot of, you have a sense of peace within you now. And people can sense that. So you might attract a lot of souls that need a lot of healing. You might naturally be an empath or a healer. You're a natural, I feel you have this healing energy inside you where you attract a lot of people that need that part of you, that who are in need of that energy, and whoever gets in touch with you, they also feel this sense of calm and this healing energy. Whoever gets in touch with you. And if not, like, I feel like maybe some of you are very young who are watching this, then it is possible that this might have been like some of your past lives. You've had to go through some certain hardships. I don't know if you're very quiet, all of you are, or just like recently you've just found the sense of peace. It is possible that some of you are also not very talkative to a lot of people, and you don't, like, it's not like that makes you feel lonely, but sometimes it, we are human beings, we're social animals, and I feel like you might have this inner feeling that, okay, it might be good to actually have somebody who would be at the same level as you. But you are wiser, and I don't see like whining energy. I don't see running, chasing energy. And I was listening to Abraham Hicks. If you don't know who she is, I think you must check her out, because if you're working with the law of attraction and manifestations, she's the expert on that. And she talks about a vortex. That when you're in the state, in this vortex, or the state of kriya or momentum in life, is, you know, that time of your life when just things just start coming to you and things just start happening and you're not even expecting and chasing that. And it's just good time. Oh, I'm just having a good time. This is like the best time of my life. I feel like you're in that energy. You know what to attract, and you are like here to guide people. I know this is how you perceive yourself, and you just know this. And I feel like you've always known this. Always. Yeah. However, I feel like a very similar message from these two. So this is how your loved ones see you, and this is how your inner self, I'd say like what your inner self, your true self wants you to know. This is what you want to do. This is what your loved ones, and they have like a very similar message, that it is not your job to fix everyone. And I know like you have the abilities to do that, honestly. You are a very healing person. But again, I feel like you might attract too much energy towards you that is not very healthy for you. Like healthy in a way that you need to know how to preserve your energy and at times say no to people and stop serving people. You don't have, just because you have healing energies does not mean that you have to be of service to people 24/7. And I feel like this is what your loved ones feel about you, that you just need to chill a little. I know it irritates when somebody says, you just need to chill. Or like, I have this strong mission, and because I feel like your soul urges you towards like serving people, have to help everyone, to be there for everyone. But I feel like your loved ones, they would really like you to just stop doing so much and just be there for yourselves. And I think like this sense that you don't say that a lot. You don't really express what you want. So your loved ones would really want you to be more selfish. They want you to be more selfish, act more selfishly, and it's not a bad thing at all. Like, they would like you to live life for yourself as well. Like, if you do not feel this responsibility to heal the world, what would you do? Oh, it just started to rain. See, I felt like I felt like a sense of calm in this pile. I'm not saying that you are doing too much. I don't know, like, I just feel that maybe prioritize yourself more. Be more selfish. Like, more selfish is what I want to say. And this is your inner self. So inner self is the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you'll see that this person is carrying the weight of the world. Your inner self does not want to. Your inner self is saying, I feel like using she. I don't know why. So maybe if you're a male or female, it's irrespective of the gender. I just sense a lot of feminine healing energy. So that's why I've said that. It's like irrespective of a gender. You can have any sexual orientation or gender, whatever. I just like to keep things gender neutral. But yeah, you see all these people coming to you, and sometimes you just have to protect yourself. Like, yeah, I know I'm healing, but for now I just need to rest. I just need some rest. And like in this Ten of Wands, I feel like these wands are coming out. So, it's like dropping you. You flip the bag over and it's like, okay, I don't want to carry this burden, is what I feel from your inner self. And your inner self really wants you to not feel burdened. And because, The moment you start to feel burdened is when your energy starts getting affected. And even if you don't say it or express it as much, your loved ones, they see you balancing. Like, and I'm not saying that they don't think that you are a good balance. They do think that you balance everything so well and so many things. And you put in so much effort that you don't even express. And if you feel like they don't think that way, trust me, this is what they feel from within. Like, you're taking up too much and you're still not complaining. They would like you to complain actually more often. I just want to say that they would like you to be more vulnerable and just cry your heart out and just say that I'm sick of it and I need help. Ask for help. You're not supposed to do things on your own. You're not supposed to do everything on your own. So the next card we have is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So this is what your spirit guides think of you. So it says, oh, see, take time out. Take time out. Just chill out. It says brown bear spirit. Just chill out. And 9 is also number of endings. So 9, 10. So September, October can be very significant. I feel like if you've been feeling a little burnt out lately, it's time to just chill out. Take time out and do whatever you want to do. You don't have to think so much of disappointing other people. Trust me, people will be happy. Yeah. So I want to read this, but I'm not sure if I want to read the entire thing. Okay. I just want to read this line. It says, remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you. So you really can relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come from out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. You know, this actually makes me super excited because I have been feeling collective energies, and recently I feel like, you know, this month of September 2021, and hopefully you're watching it when I'm uploading it. So this month of September is all about letting go. Once you let go, is again, okay, let's come back to Abraham Hicks. If you haven't heard her, I would really suggest that you should listen to Abraham Hicks because she can really explain these things much better, of course, than me. And I again keep thinking about the vortex. So when you're in alignment, you attract positivity, you attract miracles, you attract abundance, happiness, money, love, relationships, whatever you want. You're going to attract everything. But you have to be in this vortex. If you allow these people's energies to affect you, these people's opinions, helping too much, always being there for everyone else, and then, you know, checking social media all the time, interacting with random people, whatever it is, whatever is the case, then they pull you out of this vortex. But when you're inside this is when you are in your true power. So if you have been feeling a little burnt out lately, I would say just relax. And okay, so where I was going with number 9 was like, before every miracle, you have to let go and create space for the miracle to be there. So again, creating space, just let go of this burden. And that is when you'll have space in your bag to allow positivity to flow inside. And that is when you'll attract all this positive energy. This is, I think it's in every case. I think you're looking for love, you're looking for companionship, everything, whatever you want, like whatever it is, because this is a general reading. I sense that you guys want everything. This bag should be full. And it will be, but it won't be filled with wands, you know, sticks, just random sticks and that are not really helpful. It will be filled with, I don't know, sweets and good things and things that you can use and you'll be happy to carry in your bag. But for now, just let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. And 9 is also about endings. So let this cycle end. And after 9 comes 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You have 3 10s. So I really feel that it is just a matter of time that as soon as you decide to let go of whatever you want the most, because when you want something the most, you know, you're holding it really tight. And there's no space for new things to come here. So you have to let it go. Be it that relationship, that person, this career that you want, whatever the fuck it is. Just let it all go and it will flow. Because I think you've been doing a lot lately. Now this is just a time to chill out. Okay? The next cards are your soul's true purpose. So we have two cards. I think this really fits well, okay? So the first says a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision, keep holding the vision. So, you know, I feel like you're in a stage where you're too afraid to let go. I'm not sure like if you're too afraid also, but you are a little bit afraid, which is okay. Just let go and it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know, your guides are like actually very excited. They're like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Just release this burden. Just let it all go. Take time out. Go chill. Go to the park. I don't know, wherever. Go to the beach, wherever you're living. Go take a shower. I don't know, why do I keep talking about showers? Whatever, just chill out, okay? Do whatever makes you happy in the moment. Just chill, and keep holding the vision. Just don't let go of what you want, like as a vision. Trust that it's gonna come as soon as, and you just have to let it go. You know, when your faith is so strong that I can let this go because I don't need to hold it tight, because I know that this is gonna come back to me because it's mine, and it's gonna come back to me, and it's gonna come back better. It's gonna come back in ways that I never imagined, and that's when this door is gonna open. You know, a new earth, and I see like it's happening, and then suddenly poof, your miracle comes, and it's like success expands in your life. And I do think that it's gonna be like in the months of September, October. So if you're watching this reading when I'm uploading it, it's very soon. I still get 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. So this is like, just let it go. And if not, like if you happen to stumble upon this reading some other time, the time I'm getting is like 2 months. 2 months, like, so again, like, because this is September, so again, September, October, wherever you're watching it from, like 2 months from that, this is going to be very soon. Just as soon as, sorry, sometimes I'm so excited that I talk so fast. As soon as you let go, I think it's gonna, this gate is like gonna open up, puff, and then that thing that you've always wanted is gonna come rushing towards you, you know. All you have to do is just leave it up to the universe. Leave it. Just let that go. Yeah. So these three are the advice cards. So again, I've just pulled these cards out and I'm just looking at them in front of you. It says, surrender your fear of change. The situation will improve. And I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing that, oh my God, this is like, you see, let go. Because the first thing that I read here was let go, let go, let go. It's like your angels are telling you, let go, let it 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 go, let go, let go. You know, I can just hear them cheering you on, like it's gonna come, trust me, the situation will improve. Your miracle is gonna come from here, like poof, your angels are like bringing it up to you, and from this water, like, we're coming. And the dolphins, I always love dolphins. I feel like they're the angels of the ocean and the sea, whatever, the water bodies. And you see this angel, like, she's like, I'm bringing it to you, just let go, whatever this burden is, whatever you think you're supposed to do, you're supposed to help these many people, blah, 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 blah. I am meant for bigger purpose. I'm just gonna burn out till the time I serve every person on this earth or every animal, like, blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Just let it go, okay? Let it all go, and the situation is gonna improve irrespective. I know, like, I'm not saying like if you don't let go, it's not gonna improve, but please let it go. It'll be faster. Trust me, it'll be faster once you let it go. Like this, okay? Just poof, let it flow. This is so beautiful. I love this reading. So now it says, surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Again, when you have faith, you can let it go. If you really trust the universe, you have to let it go, and you have to show the universe that, listen, God, I trust you, and I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to show you that I trust you. Even the Bhagavad Gita talks about surrendering. And I love the Bhagavad Gita, okay? It's very deep and insightful. And I feel like everyone should read it, and it's irrespective of your religion, because it's not about the religion, it's about what it says. And it talks about surrendering. And I think every holy book talks about that, of letting things just be and allowing things to happen for the way they are. So surrender your fear of change, because change is coming. Change is coming, trust me. And says, I let go of the fear of the past, of the shadow of the past, by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And also, I feel a very specific message. This might not be for everyone. If there has been a falling out with somebody and the person comes back, I would say just forgive. Look at situations from a new lens, because if there is someone that's coming back, I'm not, of course, it's up to you and it's your free will, but I'd say that look at people from new eyes, because these people are, whoever is coming back to you now, because I don't know when does it start, but the Mercury retrograde is around the corner, and whoever is returning in your life, they genuinely changed. They've genuinely changed, and if they're apologizing, just forgive them. Okay, I'm not saying that you have to get back into, if it's an ex, so you have to get back into a relationship with those people, whatever, you do whatever it feels like, but forgive those people and look at them from the eyes of forgiveness. Is a very specific message, and I don't know if it's for everyone. Yup, so this is all that I have for you guys. I hope this made sense, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and you can please check out my jewelry store. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this, my beautiful pendant, it's rose quartz, and this is an angel. My cute pendant. So yeah, so anyway, if you chose this beautiful pendant, then this is gonna be your reading. So before we begin, this pendant has a very beautiful story. So I was living in Germany. If you guys know me, you know that I was studying in Germany for 2.5 years. And before I decided to quit my degree and come to India and do this, do all of this. So this was one of the first crystals that I bought in Germany, and I just stumbled upon a crystal store randomly. That was never my intention. This was like in a small lane, and I just stumbled upon, like, okay, what is this? And this had all kinds of crystals. And this was the rose quartz that I wore for a very long time, till I think it cracked, like you see this, and it kept falling off of my body, because I felt like its time was done. It was done healing me. And I still have it, because I love this. I love this. I love this. So I love this rose quartz, because this angel and this crystal has helped me a lot. Yes, so I've already taken your cards out. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm going to see them with you. So for the tarot, I used the classic Rider-Waite tarot. So this was my first deck that I bought. And so yeah, a lot of firsts in this pile, which is, I think this is very special. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a very special reading. So this is how you see yourself. This is how your loved ones see you. And this is your innermost self. Also, like, I don't know if it's the rain, because it's just started to rain, but from pile 1 to pile 2, I felt like a huge shift in energy. Yeah, sorry, so my phone storage was full. I hope this is getting recorded. Yeah, anyway, so from pile 1 to pile 2, I felt like this huge shift in energies. And now in pile 3, I again feel like a huge shift. So if you're coming from pile 2, if you also were called to pile 2, I'm not so sure. But like if you were, like there might be some messages for some of you. Yeah, so the first card is like how you see yourself. That's being represented as the Death in reverse. So don't be scared about reversals, I'll explain. Okay, reversals are never bad, please. This is like one of my favorite cards because I'm Scorpio and the Death is like the Scorpion card. My sun is in Scorpio. So anyway, so second card is how your loved ones see you. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Third card is how your innermost self sees you. Okay, so these two are very similar. Well, this is like the exact opposite of what these two are talking about. Okay, I'll explain. So 10 of Swords is all about endings. And before any new beginning, there's always an ending. And there's a change. So before anything can change, you have to, and there's this letting go of the old. And the Death is also about endings. So you see the number 12, this can also be the month of December, October, and I see the month of June also. So I use tarot to predict timelines, especially this deck. Yeah, so what I see, I feel like your loved ones know this about you. Even if you feel like they don't, but I know that they know. And you also know that they do know this about you. You fear change and you might have like abandonment issues. Like things are gonna change. If it's happy times, you might, I don't mean to call you out, but I feel like sometimes you might feel that I don't want things to change, I don't want things to change, and that's like you keep holding on to things, I don't want things to change, I don't want things to change, I don't want things to change. And so you might think a lot about your past memories. But the point is that you're just thinking about things that are not there because this is not you. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards because I just wanted to see how much in alignment with you are with your innermost self. Okay, so again, I just want to say this in the nicest possible way. This thing that you're fearing has nothing to fear about, okay? Because your inner self is the 6 of Cups in reverse. So usually I read this in a very different way, but in this particular reading, I'm getting a very different message. It says that this talks about the past. And this card being in reverse, your inner self does not give a shit about your past. Like, trust me when I say that your inner self does not give a rat's ass. Your inner self actually does not give a bloody rat's ass about your past. About where you come from, what was in the past, or this was so good, that was a blah, 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 whatever. That is, your innermost self does not care about it. Okay, they don't care about the past, is what your inner self, your higher self wants you to know that they don't care about what has been. If you've like recently had a very disturbing ending or something, I feel like this is your main focus at the moment. Oh, why this was so beautiful at this time. Oh, childhood was so good. Your inner self wants you to say that your adulthood is much better than your childhood. And it will be, if you don't see it right now, it will be. But you have to let go of this old story, this narrative that you have running in your head that this was that, this used to happen. And I think that you bring this, I'm sorry, I know that this is supposed to be like all the good things about you, but I feel like your energy is focused a lot in the past, like what was, this was, that was. And I think that you take pride in this thing that, you know, this was so good when I was doing that. Nobody, like your inner self doesn't care. Your inner self wants you to know that they don't care about how it was. Stop repeating these stories of how things were. Things were so great when I was there, and this was there, that was there. Things are great right now. Right now is when things are much better than what they were. You might sometimes put your past on a pedestal, I feel. Because when something is gone and out of your life, you always think of just the good things, and I'm sorry, I just want to say that things are better now, okay, is what I'm getting a very strong message that you think that things are better in the past. You think that. It is not the case. Trust me, you just think that it was better. Now is much better. Now is a much better time than it ever was. Now. So your life is always in the present moment. It is not in the past. The past is dead, and let it die, let it die. I just want to say that let that past die, because you see the sun wants to rise in the present. You have to let the past die and accept endings in life. People fear change a lot. So sorry, I just keep hitting the camera. People fear change a lot and endings a lot. But it is never without the endings that you can have new beginnings. Before every miracle, you have to create space and let the past go. I think there was a common theme from 2 to 3, but I still feel like this is very different from pile 2. Just let go. Stop thinking about your past. Stop telling the old, when I was whatever, these many years old, life was so easy and beautiful. Now it is blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Sorry. Stop it. Stop talking like that, Stop it. No, don't. Don't think about your past so much. It wasn't as good. This is much better. So this card is how your spirit guides view you. Okay, I'm sorry. About this rambling. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, see, it says lizard spirit. Bring the world into being. So I recorded another reading where I got this, or I think it was a personal reading, I don't remember. But I got the same card, lizard spirit, and I observed the wings that this lizard has. And I saw there were holes in this wing, in these wings. So yeah, what I want to say is that you are, by just putting your past on a pedestal and thinking that your past was much better than your present is, you're just cutting your wings. I want to say all of this because I feel like you have a lot of potential and positivity all around you. Trust me, I think you are blessed. You're blessed souls, and you might be like, no, but I have this and that, and I used to have that. That is exactly what you don't have to do. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Stop thinking how good it was and how bad it is all the time. You cannot compare one moment with another moment. And when I was looking at this, I know this is a lizard and it's not a chameleon, but I thought about a chameleon because of the colors, and I felt like this is what your inner self and your guides want you to know, that you are like water. You are capable of adjusting to change, and it's very easy for you to do that once you just stop. I would say you just have to stop talking about your past. It's not even like you're holding it or you have to do something very special. You just have to, day by day, just stop talking about your past all the time. Yeah, and the next 2 cards I have, these are what your soul's purpose is. So it says, Okay. You see? Trust me, this was not planned, okay? And it's raining outside, okay? It says clear the past, heal the present. Okay, this is, like, I'm sorry. I always get like surprised and like blown away with whatever I see here. And next is Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study higher learning. Wow. Okay, so before that, I just got reminded that I have to read about this number 38. When was the last time you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream, to imagine what might be and who you might become? Lizard spirit appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. That's what, like, let go of the old, whatever was. Like, even if it was like a great job or a great time with, I don't know, your ex or somebody, it was so nice with that person, that time was so good, I wish I could bring that back. Stop it. You cannot. Because the future is much better, is what I want to say. It's like, it appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now if you are willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little. I saw an eye here. Yes, like, this eye. Allowing ideas to dance in your head. What might come into being if you were to pursue your dream? How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible first in your dreaming mind and then in the world? You co-create with spirit. As you co-create with spirit, give in to the power of imagination and soon your dream will become clearer. The steps will reveal themselves and what was ephemeral, okay, will begin to coalesce into form. Just correct me if I'm wrong, okay? If some of my pronunciations are not right, just correct me. Dream it and be it. Spirit asks you to dare to dream big. I do feel like you're just thinking about the past for some reason and you're not living in the present. And clear the past, let it all go. Like, let this go, because your inner self, your true being, your spirit guides, they don't want you to do this. They want you to know your present is much better and you think your past was better. No, it wasn't. It was unhealthy, is what I want to say. It is possible that your past might have been filled with addictions and addictions to substance abuse, alcohol, whatever. It was not making you happy. Your future is much brighter. Just dream bigger. Stop playing small. So it says life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning. I think this talks about learning from your past. You have to learn from your past and then keep going forward. Get yourself out of this whatever portal and this jump into the new visions and this new world which is filled with new possibilities and new ideas and new dreams, bigger dreams, better dreams, which are not filled with self-pity. I'm sorry, but like, this is not a good energy to be in, and you don't want to be in this energy. This is your inner self and your guide saying that they don't want you to be in this energy. Okay, so now is the advice. I think this is all about advice. I'm sorry, like, I just channel what I'm getting. So, okay, let's see. Ooh. Yeah. So again, when it comes to the past, I think like this can also talk about, again, thinking about past relationships. It says surrender unhealthy relationships. Let them go. Let your exes be exes. An ex is an ex for a reason. There's a reason behind it, okay? Why things did not work out. And unless and until this person is like really changed, which is, I don't know, like, I just want to say that let this all story go. And this also talks about an unhealthy relationship with yourself, because you know this person is cutting a piece of his heart. And I seriously think that this is an unhealthy relationship that you have with your past self. You have an attachment with your past self, a past version of you that is just not serving you anymore. Just let it go. Yes, you achieved great things when you were whatever younger, but now you're not that age, and now you cannot bring back time. You have to live in the present moment. You have to go forward, and that takes courage. That takes courage. You know, following your dreams, dreaming bigger takes courage. Just thinking about the past, going through it all over again, all the time, that's easy. I'm not saying that you have to do the difficult thing to be happy, but stop being in this self-loathing energy all the time. It says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others, to be surrounded by positive people. And also, like, if I think you're in a confused state about letting go, again, if you are coming back from piles 1 to, if you feel called to watching one of those readings, I think that can help you. That might be a continuation of this thing. But you have to just let people go. Let the old go is what I want to say, not the new. Allow the new to enter and let the old go, please. Let it go. Stop holding on to things just because you feel like you have to hold on. Let it go. Next, I want to say like perfect timing. So it says like, you might feel that this talks about timing again. It's gonna happen at the perfect time. If you're being called to this reading, there's a reason. And I know like you've been feeling these new changes, these new ideas for a while now. And I want to say that trust your gut on this thing, okay? Trust your gut that you have to let things go. You have to allow things to fall apart now. It's done. It's over. Your past is in the past. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Yeah. Just allow yourself to be in the present and be your authentic self. What would you do now? Who would, if you were not afraid? I ask myself this question every day. If I was not afraid, what would I do then? What would I dream about? How would I act? What would I watch? Where would I put my energy into? Where will I be? Where will I live? If I would have achieved those things already, how would I act? And I act that way. I try my best, most of the times to act that way. So sorry for the sounds in the background. Yeah, so this is all that I have for you guys. So again, if you guys didn't skip the intro, I've opened my jewelry store. You can purchase all these crystals that I'm wearing. This is jade and this is green aventurine. If you like buying any of it, you can buy it on my crystal store. I'll put the link to everything in the description box. Okay, so I hope this helped. I'm sorry if I was just like being very rude. I don't know. Yeah, so just take care. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you next time.